My chosen one, I see you right now. I see where you are. I see what is in your hands. I see the thoughts running through your mind. And I see the weight you carry on your heart. I know you tell yourself you will come to me later when there is more time, when the circumstances are better, when the noise has settled. But I am telling you this moment is the time. This breath, this heartbeat, this space where you are right now, this is where I want your attention. For you do not realize how swiftly the moments pass and how many have already slipped away while you have been distracted by things that will not last. You think you are waiting on me, but I have been waiting on you. I have been calling you sometimes in whispers, sometimes in ways you could not ignore. Yet you have turned your ear toward other voices. You say you love me and I know your heart feels affection for me. But love is more than a feeling. It is a yielding. It is a surrender. It is a laying down of your own way so that my way can live through you. You have prayed to know your purpose. And I have answered you again and again. Yet you have convinced yourself that my answer could not possibly be what I meant. You have looked for signs in the sky while the signs were already written in your spirit. I have kept you alive for a reason. Do you truly understand the weight of those words? There are moments in your life you should not have survived. There were nights you should not have seen the morning. There were choices that should have destroyed you. There were dangers you never saw because I shielded you from them. You did not survive by chance, my child. You survived because I intervened. You survived because I spoke over your life and said, "Not yet. This one still has work to do for my kingdom." And yet the days go by and you still live as though your life is only yours to spend as you wish. You think your survival was for your comfort, for you to gather possessions, for you to build a life that pleases you. But no, beloved, it was for my purpose. It was so you would speak my words to those I placed before you. It was so you would carry light into the shadows that many live in. It was so you would be a witness of my mercy, a testimony that I still heal, still restore, still call the broken into beauty. But if you will not fulfill that reason, if you will not walk in the purpose for which I kept you, then there will be regret, deep regret, because you will see one day what could have been if only you had obeyed me fully. Do you not see the urgency? Every day there are souls slipping away without knowing the truth. Every day there are hearts breaking under burdens I designed you to help lift. Every day there are moments that will never come again where one word from you, one act of love, one step of obedience could change the course of someone's eternity. And yet you wait as though you have all the time in the world. But you do not. The breath you breathe right now is a gift, not a guarantee. The next moment is promised to no one. I have told you before, but you have delayed. You have excused yourself, saying you are not ready, not qualified, not strong enough, not perfect enough. But my child, do you think I choose based on human qualifications? I have never called the perfect. I have never waited for someone to fix themselves before using them. I choose the willing. I choose the ones who say yes even when they feel afraid. I choose the ones who will trust my strength instead of their own. You say you are not enough good because you do not need to be enough. I am enough and I live in you. You fear that you will fail me. But how can you fail me if you are obeying my voice? Success in my kingdom is not measured by numbers or applause or recognition. It is measured by obedience. And every time you delay, every time you hesitate when I tell you to move, you are withholding what I planted in you for the sake of those who need it. I have placed my word in your mouth. I have given you experiences, pain, victories, lessons, not so you could hide them away, but so you could speak them. Do you remember the nights you cried out to me, promising that if I would only rescue you, you would give me your whole life? I took you at your word. I delivered you. I lifted you. I brought you out of darkness into light. And now I am reminding you of the vow you made in those desperate moments. You are my chosen one. That is not a title I give lightly. It means I have set you apart. It means I have placed a calling on you that is not optional if you want to walk in the fullness of what I have prepared for you. It means I have entrusted you with a piece of my plan that only you can fulfill in the way I designed. And if you choose not to walk in it, yes, I can raise up another, but you will miss the joy, the reward, and the eternal weight of what could have been yours. Beloved, you must stop treating my instructions as suggestions. You must stop assuming there will always be another chance. There comes a moment when the window closes. Not because I am cruel, but because the timing matters. When I tell you to speak to someone, it is because their heart is open in that moment. When I tell you to act, it is because the opportunity is ripe in that moment. Delay often means the soil hardens again and the seed cannot take root. Do not think I am angry with you without cause. My heart burns for you with love. I speak urgently because the time is short. I have been patient, so patient, but now the season has shifted. The harvest is ready, but the laborers are few, and you are one I have chosen to labor in my fields. Will you keep walking away from the work? Will you keep letting the cares of this world choke the seed I planted in you? I know your fears. I know your wounds. I know the voices that have told you that you are not good enough. I know the memories that haunt you and the mistakes you have not forgiven yourself for. But I am not looking at you through the lens of your failures. I am looking at you through the lens of my Son's blood which has already washed you clean. You are not defined by your past. You are defined by my calling. You say you love me, then feed my sheep. Care for those I place before you. Do not wait until you feel like it. Obedience is not about feelings. It is about trust. It is about knowing that my wisdom is greater than yours and that my plans for you are good. Even when they stretch you, even when they scare you, do you not see that your voice is needed? There are people whose lives will be changed because of what you carry. There are songs in you, books in you, conversations in you, prayers in you, acts of kindness in you, all waiting to be released. And the enemy knows it, which is why he keeps trying to distract you, to fill your days with noise, to keep you tired, to make you believe you can wait until tomorrow. But I am telling you, do it now. You have asked me for direction, and I have already given it. Go back to the last thing I told you to do and do it. Stop asking for a new word when you have not obeyed the last one. There is power in the step of obedience you have been avoiding. There is breakthrough on the other side of that. Yes, there is joy in the place where your will aligns with mine. You are not alone in this. I will go with you. My spirit will fill your mouth when you speak. My presence will go before you to prepare the way. My angels will guard you. You will see miracles not because of who you are, but because you are willing to be where I send you. And yes, there will be opposition. There will be those who misunderstand you, who reject you, who mock you. But do not let that stop you. The world did not receive my son either. Yet he fulfilled his mission. Follow him, not the approval of men. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be faithful. I am not asking you to understand every detail. I am asking you to trust me with the details. I am not asking you to be fearless. I am asking you to move even when you feel fear, because that is where faith is proven. Beloved, hear me. If you continue to push aside what I have told you, the day will come when you will look back and see all the lives that could have been touched. All the doors that could have opened. All the blessings you could have walked in. And you will wish you could return to this moment. But you cannot turn back time. That is why I am speaking so firmly now, because you still have the moment in your hand. Do not say you are too young or too old. Do not say you are too broken or too unworthy. I chose you knowing everything about you. I knew your flaws, your weaknesses, your scars, and I still chose you. Not despite those things, but because I will show my strength through them. Your story will speak to someone who thinks they are beyond hope. Your life will be proof that I still redeem. Look around you. See the people I have placed in your path. See the needs right in front of you. Do not wait for a grand stage. Your purpose is not about a platform. It is about obedience in the small and the large alike. It is about loving the one in front of you. It is about speaking the truth even when your voice shakes. I have given you gifts. Do not bury them. I have given you time. Do not waste it. I have given you my spirit. Do not ignore his promptings. And when you feel weak, remember my grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in weakness. My chosen one, hear me closely, for I am speaking to you about something must forget until it is too late. Your time on this earth is not endless. It is not open like the horizon you see. It is measured. It is counted. It is already known to me. Though you do not see the number of your days. And because you cannot see the number, you must live as though every day matters, because it does. When I breathed life into you, I did so with intention. I did not give you more years than you need, nor did I give you less. I gave you exactly the time required to fulfill the work, the relationships, the growth, and the joy I planned for you. But many waste that gift as though there will always be another day to begin, another year to change, another season to finally live. They postpone obedience. They postpone love. They postpone rest. They postpone joy, believing that someday is certain. But someday is not promised to you. Only today is. You think of your time as a vast storehouse. But it is more like a vessel with water slowly pouring out. You cannot stop it. You cannot refill it. Every drop gone is a drop gone forever. And yet you live much of your life as though the vessel will never empty. My child, one day your hands will reach for time, and there will be none left. This is not to frighten you, but to awaken you, for you must understand the weight of your moments before you can fully live them. I am the one who set the boundaries of your life. I determined the day you would be born and the day you will come home to me. You do not know when the latter will be, and that is mercy. Because if you knew, you might live in fear or you might squander the time before it came. Instead, I call you to live in a way where any day could be the day you see me face to face, and you would have no regret. This is why I tell you, fulfill your purpose now. Do not wait until you have more money, more confidence, more approval, or more clarity. There will always be reasons to delay if you look for them. But there is only one reason to begin. I have called you and my calling is not bound to your convenience. It is bound to my timing and my timing is always perfect. You may think your purpose is only about grand missions or visible accomplishments, but it is not. Your purpose is to walk in what I created you for every single day in both the large and the small. It is to speak the truth to someone who is drowning in lies. It is to extend kindness where the world offers none. It is to work with excellence in what I have given you to do. It is to raise up those I have entrusted to you. It is to pray for those who do not even know they are being prayed for. It is to shine light in the dark corners of the world I place you in. You are not called to live a life of constant heaviness even with the urgency I speak to you about. I am not asking you to run so hard in your purpose that you forget the beauty of the life I have given you. The truth is you honor me when you find joy in what I have made. When you see the sunrise and smile. When you sit with loved ones and truly listen. When you laugh until your heart feels light. These are not distractions from your calling. They are part of it. For I am the giver of good gifts and I delight when my children enjoy them. Too many lie as though they must choose between purpose and joy, between serving me and living fully. But the two are not separate. When you walk in your purpose, you will find joy woven through it. Not the shallow joy that depends on circumstances, but the deep joy that comes from knowing you are exactly where I want you to be, doing exactly what I designed you to do. Do you remember the times when you felt most alive, most awake, most at peace? Those moments were not accidents. They were glimpses of what it feels like when you are aligned with me. When you are using the gifts I gave you, when your heart is tuned to my voice, when your mind is free from the chains of comparison and fear. That is the life I want for you. Not just in scattered moments, but as a rhythm. But to live like that, you must let go of the illusion that you will always have more time to begin. If you could see what I see, the number of your days, you would run into your purpose without hesitation. You would forgive quickly, love freely, and release every bitterness that steals your joy. You would not waste hours on arguments that lead nowhere or on pursuits that leave you empty. You would not store up treasures that you cannot take with you while neglecting the treasures that last forever. I have watched you plan for the future, and planning is good. But I want you to live the present with equal intention. Too many spend their whole lives preparing to live, only to find they have run out of time before they begin. The day to love, the day to give, the day to speak, the day to act, the day to rest. That day is today. You must also understand that your purpose is not only for your benefit. It is for others. Every gift I placed in you was meant to flow out of you. If you hide it, if you delay it, someone else will miss what I meant for them through you. That is why I speak to you so firmly. Amen. I see the ones waiting for the light you carry. I see the ones who will be set free because of the words you speak, the example you live, the help you give. And I also see how the enemy works to convince you that your contribution is small, unnecessary, or can wait. But I tell you, it cannot wait. Still, I want you to live this calling with joy, not as a burden. When you serve me out of love, you will find that even the sacrifices carry a sweetness because you know they matter. When you walk with me closely, you will find that even in trials, there is peace because you are never alone. I am with you in the work, in the rest, in the laughter and in the tears. Your time is fixed, but that does not mean you should live in dread. It means you should live awake. It means you should open your eyes to the beauty I have already placed in your path. Do not rush past the flowers to reach the end of the road. Do not miss the joy of the journey while you chase the destination. Purpose is not only about where you end up. It is about how you walk each step. I did not put you on this earth to simply endure until you see me again. I put you here to experience me in the very life I gave you. That means noticing my fingerprints in the ordinary, feeling my presence in the quiet moments, hearing my whisper in the noise, and seeing my hand in the unexpected turns. You have looked at the lives of others and wondered if your time will be as fruitful, as full, as meaningful. But you are not called to their story. You are called to yours. And yours has been written with care, with detail, with love. There is no wasted chapter unless you choose to waste it by ignoring my voice. Think about this. Every day you live outside of your purpose is a day you cannot get back. But every day you live in it is a day that ripples into eternity. When you encourage someone in my name, that word can echo through generations. When you choose kindness over anger, you shift the atmosphere around you. When you pray in faith, you set miracles in motion you may never see until eternity. This is why I urge you not only to fulfill your calling, but to embrace it with joy. Joy will keep you from burning out. Joy will remind you why you began. Joy will draw others to me through you. When people see someone living with purpose and joy, they will want to know the source of it. And you will tell them, do not fall into the trap of thinking that joy is selfish. It is not. Joy in me is a testimony. It is proof that I am not only the God who commands, but the God who blesses, who fills, who delights. The life I want for you is one where you rise each day knowing you have something meaningful to do and reasons to smile while doing it. And yet I know there will be hard days. There will be seasons where the weight feels heavy and the joy feels distant. But even then you can hold joy not as a loud laughter but as a steady flame that does not go out. Joy is not the absence of pain. It is the presence of me, and I will never leave you. When your time here is complete, I want you to step into my presence with the peace of knowing you poured out everything I gave you. That you did not bury your talents. You did not withhold your love. You did not delay your obedience. I want you to arrive home with your hands empty because you gave it all away. To the people I placed in your life, to the work I entrusted you with, to the moments I offered you. So my beloved, live with urgency, but also with gratitude. Work for my kingdom, but also delight in my creation. Speak my truth boldly, but also listen to the laughter I send to lighten your heart. Let your life be a blend of purpose and joy, of giving and receiving, of sowing and resting. This is not a race to the end. It is a journey where every step matters. If you will trust me with your days, I will show you how to number them wisely. I will lead you into moments you could never have planned. I will open doors you could not have forced. I will bring people into your path who will change your life as much as you changed theirs. I will give you work that fulfills you and rest that restores you. I will fill your cup until it overflows so that you can pour into others without running dry. Your time is fixed, my child. But within that fixed time is room for more beauty, more love, more meaning than you can imagine if you will walk with me. So stop waiting for a better moment. This is the moment. Live it fully. Live it with me. And when the last page of your earthly story is turned, it will be a story worth telling forever. Thanks for watching, Almighty God. Subscribe for daily divine message. Click on the notification button so you don't miss out daily God message.